So it's officially here. Well, technically not officially. It doesn't actually come out until July 24th. But pre-orders start today. And this is the Z Fold 6, which the Z Fold 5 is on the right-hand side. And if you think it looks very similar to the Z Fold 5, well, you would be correct. It's just literally the outside display is a little bit more boxier, kind of resemblance again of the S24 Ultra, and that's pretty much it. A bigger outside display. Shout out to Samsung for the upgrades. Let's talk about it. So, first three categories about AI. All the same. All the same. It's 0.1 inches bigger outside display. Same inside display. A little bit lighter. Shout out to that. Color display. Little bit better. A 2376 by 968. And you know why? Because of that 0.1 inch. Oh, Samsung, you really are special, aren't you? One 120 hertz adaptive display versus 120 hertz display. The full screen inside is actually going to be a little bit better. It is a tad bit better quality. Obviously, with the outside display being a little bit different, it's going to be a little bit different. The inside display, that is. All right, so memories. We have the same as last year. 12 gigabytes of RAM, 12 gigabytes of RAM. I was kind of expecting 16, but that's what we probably would see out of the newer Ultra model later this year. Cameras, yeah, very, very similar. There is a 2x optical quality zoom enabled by adaptive pixel sensor. And obviously the sensor is the big difference there. You do have Pro Vision Engine, real camera selfies, cover screen previews, captive, blah, 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 blah. And you can see a lot of that stuff is also over here. Battery, exactly the same. Maybe better adapted, but exactly the same battery. Obviously, they both have cover displays. Flex mode, the same. Processing unit, it's a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, not the Gen 4. Which again, the Gen 4 is what we'll probably see with this, Ultra variant later this year. Durability, exactly the same, except for this category right here. It says enhanced, stop it. Anyway, though, this is IP48. Now, the 4 indicates the dust resistance, while the 8 indicates the water resistance. So, this is better when it comes to it's actually dust resistant. Not the greatest dust resistance, but it's better. Everything else is the same. 5G connectivity. Yes, it does have S Pen support. There you go. Is it an upgrade? No. It's not an upgrade. I've said this many times. The Z Fold 6 was never supposed to be an upgrade. This is a phone where if you have a Z Fold 3 still, Z Fold 4, and you want to upgrade there. If you have a Z Fold 5, this is not the upgrade you want to do. Z Fold 6 Ultra is going to be the actual upgrade you want to do. This is not the upgrade. Now for the Z Flip 6, again, you might say, wow, that looks very similar. Yeah. That's going to be the tradition for this video, pretty much. Literally, the only difference on the outside. That. There you go. 1 for 1. And actually, can I select nothing over here? I cannot. Okay, cool. Wish you could just remove this tab over here. So, these are the two. Just keep in mind, the two middles are the two different variants. Z Flip 6, Z Flip 5. AI is exactly the same. That's going to be exactly the same. The dimensions are exactly the same. The weight is exactly the same. Folded is actually 0.2 inches less, but unfolded is exactly the same. The flex hinge, identical. the cover display, literally identical across the board. The full screen display, identical, except for the peak's brightness on the inside display gets a little bit higher. And then you get this stupid adaptive thing again. You do get 12 gigabytes of RAM versus 8 gigabytes of RAM, so that's a little bit of an upgrade. It's more powerful. Camera-wise, you do get a 50 megapixel camera instead of a 12. You still get the 10 front. You do get a 12 also ultra-wide camera. You do get 2 times optical quality zoom enabled by adaptive pixel sensor. And you do get the ProVision engine as well. The battery is upgraded. It's plus 300. Same, obviously, they both have cover displays. They both have flex modes, flex mode panels, blah, blah, blah. This does have a Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, not the 8 Gen 4. And, of course, that's an upgrade from the 8 Gen 2, which, in reality, it's not really. Let's be honest. It is an upgrade, okay? No, it is an upgrade on paper, but most people watching this video, you use both, you're not going to tell a difference, okay? You're just not. IP48 versus IPX8. All the same, all the same, all the same. Welcome to the Samsung's mediocrity of actual upgrades. Woo, yeah. Again, not a upgrade if you have a Z Flip 5 or a Z Fold 5. If you are still rocking a 3 or a 4, it could be worth the upgrade for you. But I would probably say if you're going to spend the $1,800, yes, you heard me right, $1,800. Oh, my bad. $1,900. $1,899 plus tax would be like 19 something. Yeah, you're going to have to spend an arm and a leg to get it. Should you upgrade? Probably not. Peace out.